Upstairs, Jeff. Upstairs, please.
Then the monk will come?
Yeah, and turn off that light.
He's right there in the window?
Yep. The reason why I'm down here is so if he comes in here, I can shoot him. But you need to go upstairs.
You go. You go open the door.
Chevy, upstairs, please.
Huh?
Upstairs, please.
Why?
Because I said so.
Why?
I will open the door and he'll come in.
Why? Huh?
Go upstairs before I open up the door.
Huh?
3, 2.
Open the door.
If I come open the door, he's gonna get you. Hi guys.
No, open the door
No,
right now.
Debbie, go upstairs, please. Why aren't you listening?
Thank you. Stop.
How is everybody today? I've been stressed the fuck out. This is gonna be a little different. Well, not different, because I have done ranting streams before, so I'm gonna do some ranting streams. I don't know. I've been going through a lot lately living here. If you know my story, then you know my story. And you do know that I was homeless for like a good month before I was forced to come back home. And things still have not gotten better since I was coming back home. So today I had to unlock my brother's room to see if I can find one of my cameras that can fit my MacBook. Because I do plan on doing reaction videos starting next week. I plan on. And I found out that he's been using my PC behind my back. Mind you, I changed the password. Okay, I changed my password. So I'm trying to figure out how he got into it, and I'm like, yo, how did you get into my stuff? He said, oh, I hacked it. I didn't check to see if there was any factory resets on my stuff, because if there is, that is like a ton of data lost, because all of my stuff is on there. My passwords, my games, all of it. And I don't know if he factory resetted my stuff to get into it and made his own stuff. So I, rightfully got upset. And I just unplugged my monitor, unplugged my PC, and I took it out of the room because why would you do that? Who gave you the right? And he was like, oh, well, I did ask you. You always said no. So what does that tell you? And he says, oh, well, the reason why that I'm not allowed to use it is because you caught me falling asleep in your bed after you told me not to when I was playing the game at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I said, yeah, Evans, that's because when somebody tells you not to do something, it means not to do it. And you went behind my back and you did it. Mind you, that was the day that I was supposed to do my summer love visual. That was the same day that I was crying, June 10th. Not June 10th, it was like July something. And I was rightfully upset when I told him that he's not allowed to use it anymore. So I called him today and I ripped everything out of the wall. Sure, I need to control my temper. But when I say not to cross my boundaries and you do it, it's a problem. Okay? So it escalates. It didn't get visual, physical. But it was verbally bad, Chevy, I'm getting them on. Come on, Monster.
In?
Yeah, he's in. You better hurry up and go in mom's room and close the door. Yeah, he is. He's creeping up the stairs. Oh, it looks like he's gonna turn off the light. Sorry, it's the only way that I can get my own stuff here, but yeah. And it escalated, and my dad, he came by and he grabbed my PC like I asked him to because, and then my mom, she texted me and she was like, what you did and what you said was wrong. And I said, Mom, everything that has happened here today is because of you. Let's remember that. Because when I was homeless, she enabled him to use my PC, making him entitled to my stuff. And that's why it led to what it is today. Because you crossed my boundaries and you made it okay for him to use my stuff that made him feel entitled to my things. Then he said he was going to break my stuff. And he ended up breaking my over $400 monitor. He broke it. What, Jeffy? No, you can go upstairs before he's in the kitchen. He's gonna eat you. He's grabbing the fork and the knife. And he broke it. He said, "Oh no, I didn't drop it." No, he said, "Oh, I didn't throw it. It fell out of my hand." Why would you grab the monitor from where I put it in our parents' room and then drop it in the hallway? And my mom said it was wrong of me to take my stuff out after I told him not to touch my stuff. And I explained it to my dad, like, hey, she's taking sides. Like she always does. Because I'm always in the wrong. None of my feelings do not matter. At all in this house. Yes, Jeffy.
Come here.
No.
Why?
I don't feel like it.
Come on. Right now.
Give me a second. Yes. Okay, well, he needs to, when I say that. All right, Mom. Can you keep him upstairs then? Go throw it down. Okay, so go downstairs, Jeffy.
With the monster?
Go downstairs and throw it away. I ate him. But yeah, so I'm only in the wrong in this household. I don't know why she brought me back. You know. And it's fucking up my mental. I'm telling you guys this now. As you guys do know that I do suffer from depression, and living in a house that emotionally neglects me and my feelings are not taken seriously and my boundaries are constantly crossed, it's hard, you know, because I worked hard to get where I was today, not for people to be shitting on me. Okay, and let's not even talk about, no, actually we're going to talk about the way that my mom likes to compare me to other women who are either my age or a little bit older than me. And she constantly tells them, oh, they're a millionaire. Where's your $1 million? Oh, you're doing all this, you're buying all this, and you have nothing to show for it. You know? And it's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that you feel that way. Then she wanted to compare me to Cooking with Kaya, the girl who shakes her ass in the kitchen for the first 3 seconds to get your attention. So I was like, oh, you know, like, she was like, oh, I think you need to follow her. And I said, no, Mom, I don't follow women who purposely shake their ass in order to get to where they are today. It just shows me that you have no self-respect, okay? And you couldn't even capitalize on it, because when you only have male attention, they're not gonna buy your cookbook or whatever. They're not gonna do that. And she was like, oh, so you're not a girl's girl? I'm a girl's girl. I'm not a follower, though. I'm not gonna kiss somebody's ass just because they're a girl. I study people. And the only reason why Kaya is the way she is where she is right now is because she was shaking ass. Okay? And my mom likes to compare me. So, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, no, Royal, don't do it. But we're gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna twerk on a video. And we're gonna see how many views and likes and comments I can get within 24 hours than any other regular video. Out of all women cooking with Kai, yeah. And I don't even think Cooking with Kai is a millionaire. You know, was she a millionaire at your age? No. But she says, oh, you have a voice, you have talent. You could have been bigger than Beyonce. Yeah, well, things happen. You know, life is not easy.
Mama,
Yes, Jevy.
yeah, I want to tell you something.
What do you want to tell me, Jevy?
You know, I want food.
Go tell your mom.
No. Spit that monster out.
He's coming. You better run. He's gonna get you. But yeah, she compared me to Cooking with Kai, and she said, "Oh well, she's popular," and I said, "Yeah, with the males." But I don't know. I know I'm not doing anything wrong, but my mom likes to compare me to other women. You know? Oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. What do you gotta show for your YouTube? What do you gotta do? What do you gotta show for your live streams? What do you gotta show for everything? You don't even go out. You don't even dress. You don't even do this. You don't even do that. And this was even before when you only had one job. And I'm like, Mom, okay, you know. And then she likes to go back to when I was in high school. Oh, I thought you were gonna be popular, and you weren't even popular in high school. I was getting your hair done every 2 weeks. I was making you the it girl. I'm not as energetic or as boisterous as my mom. I'm very quiet, okay? I was bullied a lot, and I had really bad self-esteem issues back in high school. Because I wasn't boy crazy, but I noticed that I wasn't getting a lot of attention from other boys, and growing up knowing that, you know, their attention is not good attention, it still kind of fucked me up a little bit, because, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay. But I keep telling my mom, like, hey, I don't want to be compared to people. And she constantly compares me to people anyway. You know, your mom Jamaican, right? Yeah, my mom is Jamaican. That boy gonna be paranoid if you keep doing that boogeyman stuff. Well, I tell him to go upstairs. He don't listen, so I gotta use the monster as a way to get him. Okay, that's the only way. But yeah, I was like, you know, she constantly told me, oh, you know, I thought you were going to be popular like I was in high school. I thought you were going to be this. I thought you were going to be that. Turns out that you didn't. And I'm like, oh, you know, cool. Great. Yeah. And so I went through this one mental breakdown a few weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was in an entirely different setting, and I was wearing like these pajamas. I didn't want to say anything, but I was at my aunt's house, my great aunt's house. And the reason why I was over there was because me and my mom got into it, and it escalated into a way that it shouldn't have. I didn't get physical with her. No, I didn't. But I just had to leave. So I called my aunt, and I went to stay over her house. And I told my mom that day that I hated her. I know people be like, oh, respect your parents. They don't, well, my mom doesn't even respect me. You know, she doesn't even respect me. And I know saying that I hate my mom is bad. Do I feel bad for it? No, I don't. I don't feel bad, because I wouldn't have felt that way so strongly if she wasn't the way that she was. If she didn't treat me the way that she does. Okay? And and let me tell you, I do be saying the yes and the okay and the, oh, you know, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? And it just keeps escalating. So now it's ingrained into her head that I hate her. And I'm not correcting that shit. She can feel that way all she wants.
Evan,
You know?
I'm here, please.
So.
It's falling from the door.
Yeah. Hey, Logan. Love you too, babe. I haven't seen you in lately. Where have you been at? Happy New Year's, you guys. But, yeah.
Can you make him peanut butter and Eggos, please?
How was my new year? Pretty fucking shitty. Start year of the new year.
Go downstairs and make sure you
I think you guys both don't understand how much you love each other, so y'all are stuck in this cycle. I've been there with my mother. The thing is like, when I was homeless, I was trying to leave. I was not trying to come back here. I told it to her too. I said it to her face. Like, if I get kicked out, I'm not coming back. Somehow I am still back. And we're back at square one.
Come on, Evan.
You know? If you did not like, and she constantly tells me that she does not want me in her house. Why would you bring me back then? Why?
I love you, Mommy. Wow. Huh?
Why?
Wow.
Does it make any sense? No, it doesn't. Because if you want somebody out of your house, you're gonna make sure that they stay out. Why bring them back? What a benefit does that give you but circulate negative energy? I wasn't trying to come back here. I wasn't trying to have my PC be used without my permission. I was not trying to stay there. And she told my dad that he was not allowed to co-sign for me to get my own place at the rooming house that I wanted to go to. So, I'm stuck here, you know, until I can make enough money to leave. But I don't know how that's gonna go because, you know, so, yeah. So we're gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna twerk, and I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna send it on all my platforms.
Give me a sec.
And we're gonna see how many views, likes, and comments that get to me. And if it gets me over 10,000 views within 24 hours, I'm gonna post another video of me just sitting here and talking. And we're gonna see if that surpasses over 10,000 views within 24 hours. And if it doesn't, then I'll have proof to my mom, like, hey, that's the reason why she's viral. You know? So, you know, I don't know, but my life is currently fucked up right now. Fucked up cycle. I don't know if it's gonna get any better until I leave. And when I do leave, I'm not looking back because I have nobody to trust here. I'm not doing this shit. You know? I think that's your bra. This? That's not my bra. This is my bra. But yeah, so we're gonna do that experiment, and I'm at the point, like, if I have to go back to being homeless, I'm about to just have to do that because I'm not staying here. I can't. I don't have the mental capacity. I'm at my fucking wit's end. I need to get a new therapist. Like, you know, your mother is probably putting pressure on you to get rich because she wants to get taken care of, and she's not. If I ever get rich, she's not gonna take. I'm not giving her a dime of that shit. I don't give a shit. I'll pay her whatever I have to pay, and that's it. She wants $10,000. Fine, she will get the $10,000, and that's it. I'm not doing shit for her.
Come on, you scared me.
No, why? What am I giving? Is me giving you money? Thank you for all the emotional abuse that you have put me through. No. The only person that's ever going to get anything from me is Jevy, and that's because he's a baby. Okay? Can your mom hear you right now? I don't give a shit if she does. I don't give a shit. She probably got mad at it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And she wants to be portrayed as this perfect mom. No, bitch, you're not. You're not. You're not, and I don't give a fuck about your image. Because you're not doing that to me. You know? Don't be rude, calm down. If they're gonna, no, let me tell you something. I'm not being rude, I'm being honest. I'm not being rude, I'm being honest. I'm not taking care of her. I'm not taking care of nobody in this house. Does your dad know and just decide to stay quiet? He tries to talk to her, but it's not clicking, so. But, yeah. She's not getting a dime from me. Neither are my brothers. None of them are getting taken care of me. Nope. The only person that's getting taken care of is the baby. And that's only because he hasn't been manipulated into the same way she does. My mom's a boy mom. So whatever her precious sons do, they can do no wrong. But if I was to stand firm on my boundaries and my rules and on my things that I pay for, it's a problem. You know, it's a problem. So, you know, because exactly like today, she said that the reason why everything escalated was because I took my PC and my monitors out of the room. And I shouldn't have done that. And I said, if he factory resetted all my stuff, I'm going no contact. Because I have too much things on there. No way are you gonna put the blame on me when your son didn't fucking listen. Because you're the only girl? Yeah, I'm the only girl. Where's my dad at? He's at work. But take them to court? I might as well. But I'm not going to do that because my dad already said that he's going to help me pay for my new monitor because I need a new monitor. Because my brother broke it because he got mad at me for taking it out of his room after my mom included it. You know what's crazy? And as you guys know, my mom moved my stuff into the living room 3 days of me being homeless. And she made it into my brother's room. And she enabled him to use my stuff. So that's why he broke it, because he felt entitled to my things. He felt entitled to my things, so he broke my one of my monitors. Probably factory resetting my stuff so he can use it, because I did change the password. There's no way that you hacked into my stuff and you have no idea what the password is. You know? So that's why I work so hard. I do work. I have 2 jobs. This is my 3rd one, and then I have other social medias that I'm about to be starting up again, like my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Facebook. So I'll be fucking busy, you know. Why did I do the live yesterday? I did do live. You're the black sheep. I am too. I understand the pain, Dave, interest, and yeah. I'm gonna invest into a new place. I've been looking for a new place. I'm just still working on getting the security deposit because even though I'm not wanted here, I still stay helping with the bills and stuff. You know, because you can't ask my brothers for that. So, yeah. And you know how many tears I have cried for somebody to hear me? Nobody listens. Nobody listens. I tell to my mom, like, hey, stop saying that you care about me when you don't actually fucking care about me, because if you did, you wouldn't be over here. You would ask for my side of the story. And then she would be like, when I said that my brother said something, she was like, oh, I don't believe that he would say that. But you would believe him as soon as he said something about me. That's fucking crazy. And then she complains that, oh, we don't have a relationship like we wanted. I wonder fucking why. I wonder fucking why. I wonder why we can't have a mother-daughter relationship. I don't know what the fuck it was, but after I turned 12, everything went to shit. Everything went to shit. And then she said, and then she likes to blame me because our relationship sucks. It's not me. I'm holding you accountable, and you don't like that. I don't give a fuck. And I told her, do not lie to me and say that you care and that you love me when you actually fucking don't. I don't feel it. I don't see it. I'm not going to believe it. Because actions speak, they will always speak louder than words. Always. Nobody respects me in this house. My feelings are never that deep. How I say things, like my feelings are never taken seriously. Ever. And that hurts because family is supposed to be the only thing strengthening you.
No, I gotta eat downstairs.
Why?
Because Mommy said so.
Then go in the kitchen.
Why?
Please go in the kitchen.
And please.
She is a narcissist. She is. And then she
the light, please?
go turn on the light, Debbie.
You guys turn on the light.
And then she constantly likes to tell me that I need a therapist. I need counseling. because I have so much anger in me. And I'm like, I wouldn't be so fucking angry if nobody in this house pissed me off the way that y'all do. You guys constantly do shit to me. Y'all don't respect my boundaries. Y'all don't respect my stuff. Y'all don't respect nothing. I don't even think I told you this, but when I was homeless for that entire month, did you know that she went through my purse totes, you know, the yellow and black totes that I had that was stacked up behind me in my future life, in my past live streams? She went through my totes and grabbed a white bag so she can have a bag to go to New York for my aunt's brunch. And then she didn't even put it back. She threw it in one of the trash bags that she had my stuff in. She constantly wants to wear my things. She constantly wants to use my stuff. Always. And then get mad when I say no. But for a second, when you moved back, things were looking better. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They were not looking good. They were not looking better. They were not. I am living in a fucking hell right now. And I'm constantly stressed out because I'm always fucking here. And that's why I'm always so overstimulated. I'm always overstimulated because I'm fucking here. If I was not here, if she just let me get my cosign, if she just let my dad co-sign the place that I wanted, I would have been free. I wouldn't have gone through this. I already have the security deposit. I wouldn't even be going through the way that I'm going through right now. Because I would not be here to go through it. And it's like, anything that I do is not good enough. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it.
Mama, okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll say a bad word.
No, when it's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
What are you trying for?
Because I can hear the dryer. Can you close the door?
No, you can hear it.
Yeah, thank you. Can I get a hug?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby. Yeah, sun butter all over my face now. Can you give me a napkin?
Oh yeah, I do the flip in the mouth.
But yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I need a napkin. No, not the bathroom one. Get one from the kitchen. Jebby,
Huh?
not from there.
What?
Not from there. Close that door.
Upstairs?
No, close that door.
What?
Get the napkins from the kitchen.
Oh.
But yeah, so this was like a little venting stream. Am I okay? No, I am not okay. I don't even want to be here. I don't even want to be here, and I know it sucks, but I don't. I'm too fucking tired, bro.
Mommy, you got the big one. I got the big one. This is the same size.
Okay. Thank you. Go finish eating so you can go upstairs with Fat.
I need more.
But yeah, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
I'm constantly stressed out when I'm here. I would not be going through this if my mom just let my dad co-sign. I feel like the only reason why she wanted me here, because nobody is miserable as me, and I'm the most reactive out of my siblings. I'm the most reactive. And that's the only reason why she has me here. Because when I was staying at my aunt's house, she was very passive aggressive, like, oh, how's your niece? Oh, why is she staying at your place? She can go to a shelter. She can go to a homeless place. And when I finally found a place, that is when she wanted me to go home. That is when she wanted me to go home. As soon as I found a place where I could go. And I was just, they told me that I just had to get the down payment. And I have the down payment.
Why are you crying, Mommy? Momo?
I would not be
Every
going through the
time
way that I am right
you
now. I promise you that I would not.
Evan's right there. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Yo! Oh my gosh! That's so scary.
Go eat.
That's so scary.
It's not scary. Go ahead.
It is. He's
Thanks for
right
the
there.
jewels. W in the chat, you guys.
Evan's gonna leave. He's not leaving.
Oh my god, Jeff. Come on. And I'm trying to be strong, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just like whenever I have a strong reaction, it's always my fault. Not because of, oh, someone did this to you. No, it's always because I reacted the way that I did. I just can't, man. I'm too fucking tired. I'm too tired. I am so tired. Tired of living like this, tired of walking on eggshells, tired of people not respecting my boundaries. And it's always my fault. It's always my fault. So if you needed a cosigner, that means you weren't making enough? No. The reason why I needed a cosigner was because the place that I was looking into, I was going to be the youngest person living in there. It was basically a rooming house. Except that you have your own. Go over there, Jevy, because you keep seeing him because you keep not eating. Go eat.
I want to come something.
Tell me.
I want to walk.
Go tell Fat Fat.
Who's that?
Turn on the light. I had enough money to go there. My credit score was good. But the place that I was trying to live at, I was going to be the youngest person. I was going to be the youngest person, and the owner wanted to feel more secure, so she wanted me to get a cosigner. I had 2 jobs, 2 sources of income. I was going to be able to pay for the rent. Okay. Another thing is like, it's not even an apartment. It was just like a bedroom with a kitchen inside it. Like, your bedroom is the kitchen, basically. Bedroom is the kitchen, and then you would have to go down the hall and share a bathroom like 10 other people on the floor. You know? Nothing happens for no reason. Maybe that place would have been dangerous for you. Something better is coming. Now you have way more savings. Yeah. So like a dorm. Basically like a dorm. Basically like a dorm. And I just needed my dad to co-sign. And I would not have gone through this. I probably would have been in a more healthier state. There are plenty of rooms to rent, girl. No, because I don't know if you guys remember that place that I was looking at. that had like my own private bedroom, my own private bathroom, and I would have to share with just the kitchen. I was not even eligible for that because they were like, oh, it's a 4-in-1 ratio for income. They wanted me to make over $4,000 a month in order for me to live there, and I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even live there. I couldn't because I didn't make enough. Yeah, Jevy.
Oh, yes, you can. No, you can't.
So, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. I'm very tired. I'm stressed out. And I just can't. But they constantly need something for me. They constantly want something for me. But the moment that I want somebody to respect me and my boundaries and be an emotional support, they can't do it.
Whoa. Whoa.
So, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This year is already coming off at a shitty
He's
start.
running.
Javi,
What?
can you go over there, please?
Huh?
Stay over there, please. You're making me nauseous.
I'm gonna go very fast.
You're making my tummy's hurting because of you. I need you to go over there. Go eat.
Alright, and
What would happen if you stopped giving them a reaction? They would
no
try.
more.
They would try even harder to get an interaction out of me. They would try even harder. They would try even harder. Well, my mom at least. So, yeah. They would try even harder. They'd trigger me. Well, my mom would. So if she says something, I'll be like, yeah, okay, okay, yes, okay. Then she go on like, you would have been bigger if you done this. I see other girls your age and they're flaunting in life. They're traveling. And you're just here. Not doing anything with your vacation time. Splurging on clothes. And I'd be like, Mom, remember, I stopped shopping a long time ago. Yeah, but that was like, when you were splurging, you did that. And it's like, okay. And then that's what triggers me. Because why are you comparing me to other people? You know how I feel about it. And I told her constantly. I told her when I was 10 years old, like, hey, Mom, I'd appreciate if you don't compare me to other people because it hurts my feelings. She said, okay. And still does it to this day. You're gonna get a tummy ache. So, you're gonna get a tummy ache.
I eat all the air?
If you eat anything and you try to run again, you're gonna throw up. You're gonna throw up and you're gonna cry to me about your tummy hurting. So I need you to start running.
My nuts?
Not your nuts, your tummy.
No, my nuts.
Go.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Jovi.
What are you doing? Doing nothing?
Yeah, I'm doing nothing.
You doing friends?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It's a recording. You wanna say hi? Say
Hi.
Hi, recording.
Hi, Cody. That's me. That's me.
Boy.
Oh,
No. Go, your Eggos are done. Go before he eats them.
Where?
What do you mean where?
In the tablet?
Not in the tablet. He's gonna eat your Eggos if you don't go over there.
Where? Where?
Where's Fat Fat?
Oh, there.
So who's gonna eat your Eggos, Evans? Jevy?
And the monster?
No, Fat Fat's gonna eat your Eggos. So if I were you, I would go into the kitchen where he is.
I'm not eating your Eggos.
Yeah, he is. Go. He's eating them right now.
Hello, he's not eating his Eggos.
How do you know? You're not even over there.
No, he's not eating my Eggos. Stop!
Stop yelling.
And stop!
Stop.
You only yell
I'll eat your Eggos then. I'll eat your Eggos. Stop yelling at me.
Stop.
Go over there, please.
Monster Evans? Monster Evans? What?
What was that?
What?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Go over there. Hurry. Hurry. I hear the monster outside the window.
Was there?
Go over there. But, yeah. So, I just wanted to vent here for a little bit. I haven't done a venting stream in a while. And, unfortunately, you guys are the only people that'll listen, you know, to my problems and be in my business. Even though people be like, oh, don't be telling the internet your business. Well, I don't got nobody else to. I know people like, oh, you don't have friends? No, I don't have friends. I don't have a social life anymore. I work 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but I work 7 days a week. And I have no free time. So, yeah. My son is adorable. He's not my son. Well, he's my godson, but he's actually my little brother. And that's also another reason why that he's the only person I'm going to take care of. Because he's my godson. He's my godson. And he's the only person that I'm going to take care of. Like, I'm not taking care of nobody else in this house when I leave. When I make it in life, as you guys would like to say. But other than that, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking care of my mom. She's not getting nothing from me. Nope. So, yeah, I just want to do a little venting stream. I'm going to go straight to bed. I'm tired and I have work in the morning. But if you have enjoyed my venting and me putting in my business, hit that subscribe button. Or don't. I don't, you know, mind. I'll be doing a whole rebrand this year, so there'll be more videos on my second channel for reactions and more cooking stuff and ASMR things and stuff like that. Coming soon to you guys on YouTube. So if you have enjoyed, hit that like, share, and hit that notification bell so you can always be notified when I live stream. From one royal to another, I bow to you. And I would also like to thank those who have donated. It's appreciated a lot. And yeah. Do you know the ABCD program? The one, yeah, I know about that. Another one of my great aunts were trying to get me to work there, but I was working like other jobs as well, so I don't know. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. From one royal to another, I bow to you. Until next time, my royal kingdom.